That's my church, you guys. I know it doesn't really look much like a church, because technically it's a warehouse. Yeah, it's my little car. So this is what I'm doing right now. I have all these posters. I gotta make some posters. And I thought it's such a nice day. I should come out here before Divine Liturgy tonight and force myself to do this. Well, I say force because it's really easy to waste time, you know? Really, really easy to waste time. And it's even easier to waste time on the internet. I don't know if you've heard of the internet, but it's a place where everybody likes to hang out for whatever reason. And whenever they're on this thing called the internet, it basically enables them to not only waste time, but be a total piece of shit the entire time that they're wasting. And I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot about that and how, you know, every single time that I go on YouTube to upload content, I just have the tendency to like waste away. And I guess it's not a waste if there's stuff that I'm looking up that, you know, I'm using in my life. Like I'm taking this information and I'm applying it, and I'm trying to help other people with the information that I acquire. But I have a guilt complex really bad. That's one of the reasons why I don't need to be Catholic, because I kind of feel like I already am, because I just feel guilty all the time about everything. So I don't need any help with that complex. But I guess it's true that, like, anything that you're doing is in place of something else. You know? Like, we all make choices, and I just hope that I'm making the right ones. You know? Because I just don't think that many people are very conscious of that. And if they're conscious of that at all, it just seems to be like they're mad because they made the wrong choice. Or they're mad because society is telling them certain things. And they're realizing that society was wrong. They're realizing that those people didn't really have their best interest, you know? And here's the thing, like, you don't have to do what you're told to do. I'd like to raise that consciousness. You never have to take shitty advice. You never have to do what your parents tell you to do. You never have to do what the teachers tell you to do. You never have to do what people in the news tell you to do, okay? But I think that that's really difficult for most people because they see their existence like, how do I explain this? It's like their existence is adjacent to like all these things that they're taught, all these things that they're told to be, and what to say and what to do, and I don't know. It's really sad to me that most people like never realize their true potential. They'll never realize like the person that they could be until it's like way too late. And I'm just grateful that I found that out, you know, when I was 30, like, it might seem to some that I wasted the better part of my life, and maybe I did. But, like, I'm not supposed to have all that conventional crap. It's not like I want it anyway, but it's weird to me that people are relying on society to tell them, like, who they are and who they're supposed to be, you know? I think that's why lifestyles that seem more degenerate, or they're very controversial, you know, like transsexualism, for example, things like that will take more of a foothold when society is so boring, you know? And so it's like, you can tell yourself that, like, going out and getting drunk every night and sleeping around, which is what I did in my early 20s, that's something that you have to do for yourself in order to figure things out. Now, a part of me is grateful that I did all that shit, though, because it helps me along the way, and it made me realize, like, the darker part of me, and that I can very easily succumb to a lot of negative forces, and I made that choice, though. And, you know, when you drink alcohol, you're basically, like, enabling negative forces to take hold of you. And a lot of people make really bad decisions when they drink. I know that I'm definitely not alone in that area. But, should I do it on this side or that side? This is like the shinier side. I kind of like it on the shinier side. Hello, clock. Hello. Hello. 3 more times. Hello. I guess not. I guess we miscounted. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. I really like what I do in relation to this messaging that I've got going on. Well, because I really, really hate what social media has done to society. I just think it is so tragic. And, you know, not enough people really understand the threshold of it. Because it's really depressing to think about. And if you compare and contrast, like, the way that we were, you know, just 10 years ago to the way that we are now, and it's like there's really no comparison. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And I don't want to focus on that, because if I do that, I'll just want to kill myself. But, you know, it probably should be mentioned more. You know? But that's why I do what I do. It's because I want people to know that they have more options than the ones that are presented, and the ones that are presented are not ever going to be good, because there's always going to be, you know, shitheads promoting those things. Don't ever listen to a social media influencer.